Okay, today I'm going over the E-PL2 adapter rings you could buy. One thing that I've always heard about these Micro Four Thirds is you could buy an adapter ring and you could virtually use any different lens, but you have to buy the separate adapter ring. So if you want to get an old Canon lens, film lens, it's an FD mount. So you would buy the Micro Four Thirds to FD mount. So if you have a really old lens or a lens that does not have the aperture, manual aperture on the lens, you should buy one of these adapters. This I bought for ESO. You see there, M43. That's another way that I've seen it typed on eBay, so you can type that or without the slash. So this one has a built-in aperture on it because the lens I had that I was going to use it with didn't have the manual aperture on the lens. So remember, ESO, there's two different kind of mounting systems. You got the EFS, which are for the crop censored cameras, and then you have the EF mount. And I'll show the differences here on those mounts. The mount is the same as far as here on the sides. Here on the sides. But if you look, you can see there, this is the EFS and this is the EF. This one sticks out slightly more as this rubber, I don't know if it's rubber, but it's a little gasket on front. So it actually, on the EFS lenses, they go stick in the camera a little bit more and go closer to the sensor. So I bought this adapter thinking it would work for both, but it doesn't. It doesn't have enough space here for that EFS lens to go all the way back here. So this one only works with EF lenses. Luckily I had one EF lens that wasn't EFS, and that's this one. Most people have this. Great lens, 50mm lens. It's only $100 bucks. It's 1.8 aperture. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on the camera and we'll see. Alright, there's two different ways. You could put the adapter on the lens first, or the lens or the adapter on the camera and then put the lens on. I would recommend probably putting the adapter on the camera first and then putting the lens on. Be aware this is open, so your sensor is right there, so just be careful about dust and stuff. Try to keep all this stuff clean, because anything dust on here will go in the sensor. So let's go ahead and take the lens off here. Put the adapter on. Doing this backwards. Okay, there you go. And like I said, I'm going to put the 50mm EF lens on here. And all it does is it slides back on, clicks like it would, and there you go. We'll get a little side view of it so you can see what it looks like. Not too bad. One thing that I forgot to mention, autofocus is not an option unless you buy an adapter that has the little autofocus sensors here. I haven't seen too many of those, so good luck finding one. Alright, so here you are. This is with the 50mm lens on there, and normally, if you notice, this is where your aperture would be, right here. This was your shutter speed, then your aperture would be here. Did forget to mention the quirkiness of this thing. For some reason, I'm not sure if it's to do with this aperture thing or not, but the screen, you have to use this meter quite a bit because the screen looks a little darker. It's kind of weird. So there, I took a picture so you could see it's a lot brighter. Normally when you have the regular Olympus lens on there, it basically shows you what the picture is going to look like, the brightness of it in the LCD there. So just be aware it's a little darker, so you might think, oh wait, this shot looks dark, I need to, you know, maybe bump up my aperture a little bit from 5.6 to 4 or something to brighten it up a little bit. But I would use the little meter there to determine that, as you should be anyway. But